Hello, welcome to another episode of Make It Yum, and today we are going to be de-seeding a pomegranate. Now, pomegranates are my absolute favorite fruit in the entire world, hands down, no questions. I don't know if it's because I'm a Scorpio and this is a fruit very much of the season, right? You usually only get them in season October, November, December. That's when they're the sweetest, the juiciest. I picked this one up from the farmer's market. The way I choose my pomegranates is by feeling how heavy it is, right? Because the heavier it is, that means the juicier the seeds are. Also, never be off-put by a crack in your pomegranate. That just means it's like about to burst with flavor and juiciness and tastiness. But how do you cut a pomegranate? Do you smack it? Do you add it in water? The best way is literally just to cut it open and with your hands de-seed the pomegranate. That way you can take time and care with each of the seeds, nothing gets smashed. And when you put in just a little bit of effort into something, fruit is gonna taste that much better, I promise. So let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna cut off the top. One thing to notice if you're buying pomegranate at the store is this one's not really a good example because the top part has fallen off. But when the top kind of opens up and flowers, that also means your pomegranate is ripe. First, we'll cut the top part off. And you don't want to go too deep. Maybe that wasn't deep enough. I might cut just a little bit deeper. So this is about where you want it to be. And then pomegranates are divided into sixths, I think. But generally I just give it a score like this. And then I'll score it down the sides. Again, you want to be kind of gentle, like enough to get through the outer layer, but not too deep. And now to get it open, I'm going to go into the middle part here where it's a little bit tougher, the solid, and I'll just wiggle my knife in the middle to open it up a little bit, to guide it. Oh, I cut a little bit, but that's okay. That's how you know you got into the seeds. Cold-blooded pomegranate killer. Then I'm going to open it up over my bowl in case any seeds fall out. There you have it. We've opened up our pomegranate. And from here, and go one at a time. You want to be gentle, like never press into the top of the seeds when getting it out. Go from the base. That way you won't lose as much juice because the juicy part is at the top. Yeah, just take your time with it. Go ahead. One at a time. Sometimes you get seeds that are stuck in like weird, hard to get places, and my suggestion is one seed sometimes isn't worth it if it's raggled in there so much. Use a pomegranate skin to help you out. This is the fruit of the gods. It is, right? I think it is. In Greek literature it is. Also, they say that when Adam and Eve, they had that whole apple story, the apple was never specified. A lot of people thought it's pomegranate. Fun facts. I'm already halfway there. How quick was that? It's pretty meditative, you know, if you just take 4 minutes out of your day after work, after dinner, to sit and de-seed a pomegranate. It's worth it, I swear. Look, and we're on to our last piece. The pomegranates, oh my god, that's so amazing. I just took a moment to appreciate that pomegranate. Pomegranates, they don't really have a smell, but they have a lot of tasty juice on the inside, which is why I think it also resonates with me because as a Scorpio, it seems fairly normal on the outside, but there's a lot inside. Lots of juicy, tart stuff. Literally, there was a phase in high school where I would eat like 2 or 3 pomegranates a day. Pretty easily. My mom was nice enough to cut maybe like 1 pomegranate for me a day, but then beyond that, she would be like, cut your own pomegranate. And then my brother would get jealous. He liked pomegranates too, and he saw that I liked pomegranates. I used to be really selfish with my pomegranate seeds, especially if I peeled them myself, because I was like, it's my hard work, I deserve it. And I used to never share the pomegranate seeds that I de-seeded myself with my family, or I'd be super stingy with it. It's important to share the fruits of your labor. I was thinking I have the Ariana Grande song stuck in my head. I think pomegranates have taught me love, because I do love them. They teach you patience when you're deseeding. They teach you pain when somebody else eats the pomegranates that you deseeded. Or if you get a bad pomegranate, you grow from it. You say thank you to the pomegranate. And then, I don't know if you move on that quickly, but mindful thoughts. Yeah, and again, sometimes you do have to be a little bit forceful with the seeds, but just make sure you go from the base, not the top, just to avoid as much splatter as possible. Yeah, see, these are the tough to get ones. Sometimes they're the sweetest. But, as you can see, that one come out. And there you have it. Deseeded pomegranate. How long did that take? That literally took 5 minutes. So delicious. That is a good pomegranate. I paid $3.50 for that. I think it was worth it. Anyways, I hope you deseed a pomegranate on your own. It's so much better than the ones that are pre-seeded too. I know you can buy those at Trader Joe's. The seeds in those I find tend to be not as whole, like they tend to be half mushed, just because like they move a lot. But when you deseed a pomegranate on your own, you don't mush your seeds because I put care into my seeds. Also, we have featured this bottle of pomegranate juice, and this $10 bottle of pomegranate juice is just to show how much I do love pomegranates. This stuff is unpasteurized. It's literally so dangerous that children can't have it. Not so dangerous, it's just so real because it's pure pomegranate. And for me, this is like my elixir for life. Oh, I can't decide what I like more, the juice or seeds. Anywho, try deseeding your own pomegranate. I hope this just video gives you the guidance that you may need if you're scared of pomegranates and deseeding it before. So give it a try. I promise it's worth it.